Hello and welcome to our comics reaction video to DC's March 2023 Solicitations.
I'm going to be a
Robert,
regular here, aren't I?
you are. It's very fun. Thank you for joining me.
Better than you doing it all by yourself, right?
Well, if I have to do it at midnight, I don't mind, but
You know me, I'm a night owl.
this is the way to be.
Oh, and I'm hearing my echo. Hold on. And I'm hearing my own echo. There we go. I actually had the video on in the other in another tab.
Okay.
So
All right,
yeah.
March.
March.
Oh yeah, I gotta pop up the screen share. Here we go. So let's
Yep, I'm looking right at the Newsarama version as well, and I keep forgetting this is Superman's 85th. No wonder he's once again getting the main spotlight.
Yeah, they're doing an 85th anthology, and they're probably going to do some kind of big 100-page special thing, don't you think?
Yeah, and the fact that they open up with 1050 right off the bat.
What
This year, I mean.
What month do you think they're going to do that 100-page special?
Probably they'll probably do it closer to whatever it's considered his birthday. I forget which date it is.
Well, didn't Action 1000 come out in March?
But that happened to be when it was going to release anyway.
True. I don't know. All right.
So double checking when his anniversary. August. It's going to probably be in August.
Okay, that would make sense.
Yeah, because August 1st is always considered his anniversary year.
Oh, so I just finished Superman Lois season 2, and I thought it was great that they had the Miracle Monday sign at the ending. I thought that was really cute.
Now, so from going by the cover, it looks like Lazarus Planet's changes to John are going to be permanent.
I mean, for the miniseries.
I think, period. I think they want to try and make him more different from his dad.
I think that's a smart branding move. Honestly,
and if nothing else, it'll probably give the people who complain about him even less ammunition. The more different he is from his dad, and the only thing he has is his name.
Tom Taylor's a troll. I think it's still going to be.
Can I give him something I've been talking about lately when it comes to Superman, Son of Kal-El? Have you ever noticed when people complain about it, they're just looking at specific things and act like that's the whole book is about? But if you actually read the darn thing, you find out it's not all about his politic points or John's gay, or when he's not, he's bi.
That would require me to read a Tom Taylor book, and I only do that if I have to.
Oh, I'll take you take my word for it. Well, further, is this going to at least inquire you to check in since it's going to deal with Ultraman?
The only thing that makes me want to check this out is Clayton Henry on art. I love Clayton Henry, but
not even Val Zod.
Nope.
I'm glad Val Zod's coming back. We haven't seen him in ages, not since Earth 2 Society.
I want Tal Rowe to come. I like Tal Rowe.
Tal Rowe.
From the Superman Lois show.
Oh, right. But yeah, but Val Zod's a long-established one, but I'm at least glad that he's doing this. It's going to be a 6-issue mini, but I think it's going to build up to something. I have a feeling.
Well, I know they want it to build up to something, but so here's my theory, and tell me if you think I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Well, as usual, but I honestly think that Tom Taylor has burned this character.
I don't think so.
And I think that he's going to fade. I think he's going to fade. He'll become the grown-up son who comes back for holidays. He's not going to be a regular character.
You might have had a point if Dark Crisis didn't give him a boost. There's more and more people I've seen say Dark Crisis showed the viability of John. More than Tom Taylor's whole 18 issues. I think that one moment in number 7 really showed it.
There's only one reason I'm reading Dark Crisis, so I'm not really paying that much attention.
But still, though, it is that one moment of him holding the line until his dad showed up. You cannot believe how many times I've seen people even tweet saying, if we were getting this more often, we'd be fine. And they're showing that, Williamson proved the viability of him.
I think he needs to get away from Taylor. I genuinely think that Taylor.
Unfortunately, but now again, like I said, I don't think Taylor's damaging the character as much as people think. I think you have a lot of loudmouths out there who make it seem like it is.
I
And then
mean,
you have
I
other people who
disliked
just
Taylor before he did Superman, so it's not like I'm the wrong person to talk about this. I don't read the book. I really
I
dislike
know.
Tom Taylor as a person.
I understand that, but
So
also you have some people out there who just can't let go of him going back to a kid. Some YouTubers
I
out there I can name, but I'm not going to.
I mean I I don't care. I didn't like
Okay,
Super Sons, so
you didn't even like the movie?
I haven't seen it. I
It is good. It's Jeremy Adams.
okay. I'll see if I can get it from the library. The thing here's what I will say. I actually really like Young John in Superman and Lois. No, Lois and Clark, The Road to
Because that's a
Rebirth.
teenager.
No. The Road to Rebirth.
Oh, yes.
And we're getting a sequel to that I'm actually going to subscribe to Action Comics for. So
Nice. And come
I'm
on, you should read it for Philip Kennedy Johnson stuff too.
I'm looking forward to that. The interview Perch just did made me excited.
You never checked out my interview with him?
I thought I did. Wasn't that like
Oh, you did? Okay.
6
Well,
months
didn't
ago?
that interest you at all?
Well, but
I
that
mean,
was more about War World.
true, but hey, he did sort of tease about even back then with my stuff about putting the secret identity back in the bottle.
I'm still not sure how I feel about that.
I'm grateful he is because he was right. There's more stuff there's stuff unique that you can only do with Superman and Lois. Because basically, as I've said before, the moment the secret's out, Clark is dead. Clark
Here's
is
my
dead.
problem.
You might have the Clark persona around the people who know him, but for all intents and purposes, Clark is dead, and he's just Superman all the time.
I agree with that, but I don't actually care.
Of course you don't. You're a Bat Family guy, not even a Batman guy.
Yes. But I think my problem is the way that Williamson and Kennedy Johnson have been talking about putting the identity back is it sounds like it's a loss. And I think that's a problem because it means that
Oh,
something
we'll
stands.
wait and see. We'll wait and see.
Yeah, we have to
Here's
wait
what
and
I'm
see.
saying. Can I tell you what I think?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a case where Lex is still going to do his big plan, this Project Blackout he's building up to. But I think they're going to spin it in a way that they're going to turn it in their favor, but there's still going to be damage done. So I do think it's going to come there is going to be a cost, but I do think they're more going to take advantage of Lex's plan, but he's already going to do damage that it's going to take a while to be undone. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just worry that it'd be like if they de-aged John, but in doing so, they gave him amnesia and made him hate his parents. You know,
I would never want that.
exactly. I feel like if you want the Superman secret identity and the dual life back, which I like that. I just don't care enough to be like upset about it. I feel like you need to make that something that Clark wants, and it feels like they're going to do this to Clark, and he's going to be mad. And I don't want Superman to be unhappy.
I don't think so. I think it's going to be, like I said, I think it'll be a case where Lex is going to do his plan, and then Superman's going to see an opportunity to put the genie back in the bottle and take it.
I hope you're right. All right, let's move on to actual Superman.
Right. Williamson with Campbell's artwork.
Yeah, I love Jamal Campbell. I'm very excited about this new character, Marilyn Moonlight. I think that'll be very interesting. Now let's take a look at our covers. This one looks like Neil Adams. I know it's obviously not.
It can't be obviously. Currently the cover. That's
Mark?
Rafa. There's also Rafa Sandoval, and I think that looks more like Sandoval.
So this is obviously Jamal Campbell.
Yeah, that's Jamal Campbell's.
And
Yeah, but I think the other one is Sandoval. I think the other one is. Oh no, wait, not Sandoval. Sorry, that's for the action cover. My bad.
I don't like this one. I don't know what it is, but it looks weird.
It's the coloring.
Yeah.
And Superman looks a little too young.
To me, it's the lighting. It makes everyone look posed and not really in the same shot. But yeah, I'm very interested to see what Josh Williamson does with Superman. I think it's a cool.
Yeah, I think he's earned it.
Here's Action Comics.
Yep.
This is Philip Kennedy Johnson in the Perch interview talk all about Metallo. He's like the big bad for the first part of the arc.
He's fine after taking so long in War World. He's fine. Oh, I love this after Carlos Pacheco, and I know the cover that's nodding to. Give me a moment.
This is Rafa Sandoval, and it's gorgeous. So here's the thing. I'm planning on buying all the League Weeks covers But
Mm-hmm.
this Sandoval cover, I just love Superman and Lois covers, and this is gorgeous.
Yep.
I
Give
mean,
me one
I'm
moment.
sad that we're losing Sandoval from Black Adam, but like I'm gonna be buying Sandoval in Action Comics, so
but
I'm
at
not
least, but
losing
I
Sandoval.
say though, at least they made sure it was at the halfway point, and I'm not
Yeah, he
surprised
got to
there.
finish out the arc basically.
Yeah. So give me a moment. I think I found the cover. Go back to
So
that
here's the
first
main
cover.
cover by Steve Beach,
I know.
who
Oh,
I really
wait,
like the
that's the main cover.
yeah, I really
I
like
thought
the
I was always going to be the Carlos and the Carlos
no, the
Pacheco
Sandoval
homage.
is a variant.
Oh,
Steve Beach, I really liked finding out that he's just like an art for art's sake dude who lives in the country and doesn't want to get rich, just wants to paint. That's cool.
yeah. Well, give me a moment. I found the other cover. Give me a moment.
Yep, and here's the Lee Weeks cover. I think this is probably before colors, although the black and white really works. So I'd be okay with
Mm-hmm.
it if this is the black and white.
Here
Um
you go.
all right, let's see. Let me see if I can switch. Ah, there we go.
You then go back
So
to the other one.
yeah. Is that Guillaume March?
What?
Is that Guillaume March?
No, that's Carlos Pacheco doing this.
Oh, I see. Oh yeah. It's basically the same pose.
Which I guess.
Who's the lady?
Oh, that's a friend of his that he's helping out.
Okay. Well,
She's a scientist with that buzzed hair.
sure. Well, that's great. I love that
Once
kind of
again,
homage.
DC is much better at homaging their lost creators than Marvel is. I mean, I'll give Marvel props; they did do that thing for Stan Lee, but it's like, yeah, but DC's doing a whole book dedicated to him, which is way more than you ever had.
Yeah, which is weird.
It is weird, but it tells you again that DC cares more about these creators than Marvel ever would. Okay, Superman lost. I'm
Superman
not a.
lost.
I'm intrigued, but I'm not a fan.
I mean, my thing is, everyone was super mad about Batman versus Deathstroke, and I still think that story was great. So,
No, I get that. But I'm saying was this though, this concept has been done before, and he had Wonder Woman with him, and it proved, and it was for no fault on her part trying. Superman did not change and give up on Lois. I do not think him being alone
is
would
that the
do.
story that everyone said Tom King copied?
Which one?
Where Batman and Wonder Woman go fight in that time displaced zone?
Probably. In the case of
So,
Superman and Wonder Woman, they were taking part in Ragnarok.
yeah, it sounds like the same story. So this is the main cover by Carlo Pagulayan, who I'm so happy that Priest and Pagulayan are working together.
Oh yeah. Those guys, I don't think those two are ever gonna go, are never gonna leave.
And then this is Lee Weeks. This is hard for me to pick. I love both of these covers so much.
But you got to pick one, right?
Yeah, and then here's the Shazam variant. I don't know why there's two Shazam variants. I feel like DC screwed up their covers when they gave them to
I think
Newsarama.
so. Or it was meant for a different book that either got dropped or shuffled.
Yeah, I don't know. The covers they're weird. So here's Lazarus Planet mini series by Will Wilson.
And obviously, it is going to be tying more into Wonder Woman. Clearly.
Well, yeah, because it's Will Wilson and Cloonan and Conrad who are doing Wonder Woman.
So
but
to be fair, though, I do think this makes some sense given how they were the ones that handled Wonder Woman when she was on the God Planet or Planet of the Gods.
My problem is DC tried a Wonder Woman event last year, and
they're nearing a centennial issue, so
I don't think it worked. I don't think they got.
Oh, it didn't.
Sales.
It flopped, but like I said, though, they're heading towards a centennial issue, so of course they have to do something.
I do like this cover. I think that's a variant. There's Guillaume March.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, they're doing the same covers on different issues. I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah.
But apparently this is going to be twice a month.
It's all across 2 months.
Yep.
Now, of course, Shazam's in this book, too, though, so that can explain things.
Maybe. I do really like this. The Michael Cho with the Greek art. That's really cool. And then, of course, so Wonder Woman's not going to be part of the miniseries, but it's going to tie in, which makes sense.
Right. So, in other words, it's just a mini event. A
Yeah.
funny thing I had when I met Yannick Paquette at a comic convention recently. I actually talked to him about Wonder Woman Earth 1, and he said he and Grant laughed so hard at how people truly thought that the politics in the book were their own politics when it's like, no, it's not even close to our politics. The whole point of that book, which is what I predicted, was to take the creator of Wonder Woman, one of Mr.
Marston.
Loeb's, not what Loeb's, Mr. Loeb's, what was his name?
Marston.
William Marston, his initial views of Wonder Woman, and basically make sure, even if it means having to railroad it, it reached its logical conclusion.
Yeah, I'm not a Morrison guy, so I
Well,
did
but I'm
love the
saying,
art.
even the fact that the two of them found it laughable that the people actually thought that was their own political views, when it's like, no.
Here's Tom Taylor's Ra's al Ghul.
Are you looking forward to that? And this is the last one?
I think this is honestly going to be Tom Taylor says Ra's al Ghul is right. Kill everyone, make the Earth heal again.
Perhaps, perhaps not. Huh?
Here we go with the Batman. Now, here's the interesting thing. So we know now that the backup is going to be Tim Drake searching for Batman.
True. Now, if I'm understanding, though, wasn't this whole arc set place before Death of the Justice League?
Well, Failsafe is.
And yet Batman's still missing, so that means it has to still be.
Batman is missing, but Bruce Wayne is not. That's the curious thing.
Okay, what did Failsafe somehow duplicate the Omega beam or something?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Which makes no sense. How the hell could even the Zura and R be able to do that?
We'll have to find out. A lot of people got really bent out of shape about Batman falling to Earth, and I will agree.
I agree. That was pushing it to the limit.
It was ridiculous, but I had a great time. It was fun. Detective Comics, I gotta say, the annual really changed my view of this run. I was really struggling with it, but the annual
I'm still struggling with it.
I agree. It's a rough road.
I feel
like the annual really opened it up to me.
This feels like Rambee's in his pretentious mode.
I'm not gonna necessarily disagree.
I mean, because there are times where he is pretentious, and this is one of them. Unfortunately,
I wish it were more like his Catwoman run. I think his Catwoman run was much better, but I really feel like there's something going on.
And he's even leaving Carnage. He's leaving that at Marvel. So what is he doing?
No idea. I do like this. I like the. That's a nice Shazam cover by Travis Moore.
Mm-hmm.
But I really like this Oracle cover. That's cool.
Oh, I love it too. And I gotta say, Kelly Jones, that was probably some of the smallest bad ears I think he's ever done. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
Those are the smallest bad ears he's done.
But where's his nose?
Normally, that's like they'd be double that.
So now we have the Mark Silvestri.
What have you thought of that?
I've only read the first one. It's not really. I hate the Joker, and I hate it when Batman and Joker team up. So I'm not continuing with this one.
Well, I saw as a black label, so at least it's not canon.
I mean, was Europa canon?
That one was before they even came up with black labels and all that. And I think it wasn't canon.
Yeah, it kind of felt non-canon.
Well, hey, let's be honest. That whole book was just so delayed because Jim Lee couldn't finish the damn thing.
Yeah. Here's Multiversity Harley. I don't understand.
What do you think about this Multiversity brand?
I don't understand why. Okay.
I mean, Teen Justice made some sense.
Frank Thierry is fine. I don't hate him.
Oh, I've met him.
I don't like his writing. Like, I have no opinion on him as a person. He seems great as a person. But everything I've read by him feels like...
Well, honestly, have you read his Jughead the Hunger book?
I don't... He does not make me excited. Ever. Harley Quinn by Teenie Howard. Please, Teenie Howard, go away.
She's probably... yeah, she's not.
No, I know, but I'm frustrated that she's got Catwoman, and Harley Quinn and Punchline. It's just like
At least Punchline, up I keep on hearing is decent, probably because it's co-written.
that's true. Punchline does not suck the way Catwoman sucks, but
because she's probably plotting it.
right. But she's got so much of Batman. It's like I'm just waiting for her to do Gotham Hellfire Gala.
Now, Unstoppable Doom Patrol, so the 6-issue series. Why do I feel like this is going to be like Crime Syndicate?
Because Dennis Culver's a hack. Did you read Future State Gotham?
You mean after
Williamson left?
Yeah, I dropped it when he did.
It was so bad. It was so
and then bad. The fact that it ended with them gaining color.
I don't even care about the writing was so bad.
Now, the only time he works is when he has Williamson with him.
Well, let's talk about good comics now.
The Flash, both and 794 and 795, which I'm grateful because this means he'll be able to get to 800 was by this year.
Yeah. So here we got
once again, Wonder Woman and Flash are both reaching their milestone issues are close to each other. They both reached 775 around the same time.
I didn't buy the Flash anniversary.
The 775?
Yeah. I didn't buy the Flash 700.
Like Flash, which one was Flash 700?
Do you remember when they did those Tony Daniel variants? They had Batman 900.
Oh, Superman. right. Those were actual ones that earned it.
I bought Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. I did not buy the Flash one because here's the thing. Jeremy Adams is the first person who's gotten me to love the Flash. I generally dislike the Flash, but Jeremy Adams with the family writing makes me love it.
Oh, right. Flash 700, that was number 39. Right in the middle of the stuff was Grodd.
Right. I think I'm definitely going to be getting... Oh, this is a really cool variant cover.
Ooh.
But I'm definitely getting the Ira one because that's just cute.
It is.
Now this gets me worried.
Oh, right.
Because Wally's holding his wedding ring, or probably Linda's wedding ring. That's going to be rough.
But wait, isn't that her behind him?
No, that's Jesse.
Oh. I don't think they would pull it, especially I've told you before when I had Mark Waid on, he gave nothing but praise for where Jeremy's going.
Here's the thing. I think that Linda is going to end up in trouble. I don't think she's going to be dead, but I think that
no way would he kill her after what they revealed.
Wally might think she's dead for
which has happened before. This is not the first time. Jeff Johns did that quite a lot.
But it will be sad.
Then after this we have DC Ruby, of which I am torn about the actual movie being written by Megan Fitzmartin.
I mean, as I asked you, like, how was the World War II thing?
It was fine, but we don't know how much Jeremy wrote.
Right. But like,
is she writing it this solo? Year, what?
Is she writing the movie solo?
Yes.
So what do you think about this Legion of Bloom thing?
Well, at least they're doing something.
This is a very fun cover. Actually, a Wonder Woman Bumblebee.
Well, I was about to say, at least they're doing something different.
But my problem is, and I know this is unfair, but like, okay, Ashley Allen, Julio Anta, Calvin Kalsuke,
Travis Moore is actually doing writing.
What?
Travis Moore is actually doing writing on his own work.
He did that writing for that Tim Drake Pride one-shot thing.
Oh, right. Kenny Porter, been liking DC Mech.
Yeah.
Kevin Scott, loving Titans United.
And Zach Thompson. But my problem is, I have not read anything by half of these people, so I don't care.
I know. And then next one, Waller vs. Wildstorm, so they finally gave it a date. Why did it get delayed, I wonder?
Yeah, I don't like... I'm kind of done with Suicide Squad. I just like... Everybody's just uses it to be gritty and kind of gross and stupid, and I just don't care. The only time I've cared about a Suicide Squad comic was when they did King Shark. And honestly, that's just because I like Tim Seeley. And honestly, everyone should check out King Shark. If you like King Shark in the James Gunn Suicide Squad...
And Scott Collins.
It was great. It was a great little miniseries. Had heart. It was hilarious. It was very Suicide Squad.
Yep, and then we finally got Green Hell. Why do I have a feeling that
How long did this take to come out? Wasn't this starting
over a year? But I think Lemire started his exclusivity and just dove right into it.
Wait,
and
who's
he had to take him time.
to?
I forgot where it went to. Hold on. Image.
You can be exclusive to Image?
Yeah.
Huh.
And he did that January of last year.
Surprises me. We've got a bunch of Milestone, which I don't read.
True.
Batman One Dead. So this. Okay.
At least they're including Killing Joke with it, but why are they getting hardcovers to the individual issues?
Money, dear boy. Money.
But they're not even saying what's included in it.
So here's my question. How much you want to bet they're going to add more one-shots?
Probably. Unfortunately, I think they sold.
I don't know.
I think they did. But here, okay,
I mean, obviously wait. The Riddler one sold, but I don't know how the other ones are going to sell.
Hold on, let me double check something quickly. I'm just checking. So, wait. The normal ones are around 64 pages, but this Riddler hardcover is going to be 88 pages. 88's not usually enough to do a hardcover treatment for.
Yeah, they're doing.
They haven't. You know what? They haven't done this since the last time they did a big box set for something like this, which was Dark Knight 3.
Did you know they're doing? And Dark Knight 3, didn't they have to change it or something?
No, not that I recall.
I don't know. But like the way they're doing trades, they're doing a 3-issue trade for Detective Comics. I hate it when they do 3-issue trades.
I know. I mean, I still remember when they went.
Yeah, right here, 3 issues. This is nonsense.
And $24.99. And I still remember when Kurt Busiek did the Actions 3-2-1 arc, which was right after Up, Up, and Away for Superman. And it only had 3 issues. You know what they did to pad it out? He picked his 3 favorite issues from Superman, the Superman team-up issues.
Yeah, that's what they should do.
From DC Present.
For money. Give you value for money.
Oh, absolute Superman All-Star. This deserved that treatment.
Yeah. Are you going to get it?
Probably. I definitely I got the Absolute Doomsday Clock. That was the last one I got.
Here's the Superman 85th anniversary.
I got to also say it makes sense given how we lost on Tim Sale too, and it's Superman's 85th.
So
I don't have interest in getting any of these type of collections.
I borrow them from the library just to see, because usually they have fun.
I see some good choices in here.
I don't
Superman 400. That's a big one. That's an important one.
My question is, they have Bendis listed, so.
Because of wait, which one is Man of Steel #1? That's why.
You don't think that's the Byrne one?
Oh, could be. Wait a minute.
Because Byrne is also listed.
Let me double check something. Oh, it's for Superman Volume 18, which Volume 5 number 18, which is when he revealed himself.
Oh, man!
So it's just that. It's just that one issue. It's just that one issue.
And they're about to jack that.
Oh, well, I will say this. You know what the only moment I ever liked about that was? The scene with him and Perry. No words.
Him and Jimmy too. I thought that was nice.
But that was Perry. No words. Yeah, none whatsoever. That was one of the few times where I gave, because that's the thing about Bendis. When he wants to, he can be subtle, and when he's subtle, he's good. What the heck is this?
This is who's Jim Benton? Do you know?
I have no clue. Let me look.
Jim Benton. He looks like he draws stuff for art.
Looks like he's done a bunch of these type of books before, like Dear Dumb Diary, Franny K. Stein, The Attack of the Stuff.
So it looks like he might be someone like DC's been trying to recruit relatively big names. So they got.
I doubt they can get Dogman or whatever, or Dog.
No, that's Dad Pilkey.
I know. I said I doubt they can get him, so they got him instead.
Right.
Oh, he's from Michigan.
It's a decent squad, but like this cover's weird.
Like I
Oh,
said,
good.
he when he lived and operates out of Michigan.
Okay.
Oh, he's best
Ah,
known for his creation of It's Happy Bunny.
so this is funny because this cover was actually solicited 2 months ago.
Really?
Um, so I think that this series has been massively retooled because the solicitations have been wrong for the last 6 months.
How so?
Well, they say things happen, and then those things happen in different issues. So it's like they
Do you
plan
think they
something
really
out.
want? Do you think they really want to keep these characters going, even if the book is not selling?
I mean, you're asking me. I want
I'm not.
them to
I'm not
let the
asking what you
characters go.
want. I'm asking you what you think the creators are doing.
I don't know. Clunan and I. So here's my position.
They should never have been given this book.
I like Clunan and Conrad. I like the Batgirls book. I think Clunan and Conrad have a max ceiling of about 10,000 diehard fans, and they've got about 5 to 8,000 people who are willing to buy because of the characters. They're indie writers, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I think that this title, again, I like the book, but I wish they'd given this to Tim Seeley or someone who had name recognition, who would have really boosted them and maybe done crossovers with other titles.
And again, I think the way things start led into it from Fear State was a bad start.
Well, it was too late. This title should have started with Infinite Frontier.
This should start with Infinite Frontier, or you know what? Even more, it should have started after Tanyan's Detective Comics.
Well, yes. I mean, you're not gonna get. You're not gonna get.
And I bet you if that had happened, there's no way in
But
hell
the
they would
thing
have been.
is, DDO would never let that happen.
What?
You'll
The
notice
deal,
that
you're right, you're
this
right.
all happened after DDO left.
But I would say this as well. If they had done it then, there's no way in hell I think the whole Bernard stuff would have happened. Because Steph would have been more in their public eye, more so than just what little bit she had, thanks to Bendis acknowledging her in Young Justice.
I think you might be right. I just I like this book. I don't want to come off as a hater, but I think that I have to be honest and say this is an indie book, and that means it's got a ceiling of about 20,000 people who are going to like it.
At least it still has enough that it's still going. I mean, the fact they've reached 16 is nothing to sneeze at.
No, so here's my hope. I really hope it gets to 24. I think we're definitely going to get to 18, but I'd like another 8 issues to get a full 2 years.
Right.
Here's Robbie Rodriguez. This is actually the best cover I've seen from Rodriguez. This is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then I like the David Marquez one too.
Right.
I'm going to be getting this one because I like Jorge Corona's covers. And this obviously is going to have to do with the story, which is Mad Hatter. And there's a tease here that says that they're going to have Langstrom serum. So one of the Batgirls turning into a man bat might be kind of funny.
Or they technically a woman bat.
Yeah. Well, what do they call Francine when she turns into a bat?
She bat or something. Hold on.
Facsimile. What are they tying this into? I don't know why they're doing this facsimile.
She bat. They usually call her She Bat.
Okay. Batman Inc. This is actually the second arc. Did you read Batman Inc. number 3 this week?
I missed it. No.
Oh my goodness, it was excellent. It's Ghostmaker's Robin backstory. It's really good, and John Timms is killing it on art. Like, I wasn't a huge fan of John.
I know. You made no secret about that when it came to his Harley stuff and all that.
But like, he leveled up. This is amazing work.
Good to hear.
I really recommend this title. All right, World's Finest. Who's on art? Oh, it's still wow. How is Dan Mora doing this?
How is Mora still able to do all this?
This is insane. I don't get it.
But by the way, you are aware of the end of this current arc, right?
No, what's happening?
I'll tell you off screen who the guy, the person they've been helping. He actually is tied into a character we've known.
Oh, okay.
I'm surprised you haven't gotten any advanced copy or anything.
I do, but I don't have to read everything I get.
True.
I have to
Let's
read.
go to
I have
City.
to
Once,
read.
once I found out that I
Fine.
didn't have to buy it to get the code, I could just do it through DC Universe Infinite. I haven't been buying it.
Yeah. So
And I think that's
here,
why they did in the first place. I think they knew people are just going to get it for the code. And I think they did the DC Universe Infinite thing so they didn't have a repeat of what happened with the
Fortnite.
Fortnite stuff.
Yeah.
But now Vandal Savage being involved, that's clearly Vandal.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm probably one of the last Greg Capullo work we're going to be getting.
No, I think he's still gonna. I mean, did you hear Perch's long rant about Capullo?
What? I missed it.
So he said that he's really disappointed because Capullo is basically going to be doing a ton of covers.
And you think there has to be at least one project that they promised him? There has to be,
Oh
unless
no, they have promised one, but
it's going to be like
it's
going to be like Alex
covers.
Rott. What?
He doesn't like variant covers, and I totally get it.
Oh, especially that's pretty much the fact that Alex Ross has been doing nothing but.
I don't want Alex Ross to do interiors.
Didn't you see that just the Fantastic Four one he did?
Well, that's true. That's true.
Give him enough time to do it. I mean, that still reminds me how awesome he did that Superman, and that Thy Kingdom Come Superman one shot. Oh, so Ty Templeton, I'm glad to see he's good on the mend enough to do work.
Oh, what happened?
You remember that the reason why he didn't finish the second mini was because he had a type of disease or something.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, there was. Hold on, let me look it up. Hold on.
This solicit.
Colorectal cancer.
Oh my.
Yeah, he announced it in June of 2021, but in October of this year, he announced he was cancer-free.
That's excellent news.
So I'm grateful that he's doing good enough, because clearly him doing this issue tells you he's good.
Yeah. This solicit feels like pure Dini, the Joker's right-hand man, straight man.
Straight man's been around since the first season.
I know, but like using him feels like pure Dini.
Right. And in fact, he's going to probably join Suicide Squad.
Black Adam
Avengers is ending, at least.
I don't understand why that's a thing. I really like this cover. I haven't liked a lot of the recent covers, so I've been getting the Rafa Sandoval variants, but this is a really good one. That's cute. I really like the new White Adam, whatever they're going to call him. I think Bolt is going to be his name.
Yeah, I think that's better than White Adam.
Well, that's the joke. Did you read the first Graduation Day?
Yes, I did. I actually enjoyed it. But it feels like, much like I think they're doing with the Superboy mini, it was clearly overhauled to fit a post-Dark Crisis, Lazarus Pit, DC.
Before the movie comes out, I really want to read the John Rogers run. But I don't know. I was disappointed in this first issue. It didn't really grab me.
And I thought the first issue really fell in with these.
Well, hopefully when I read it, I'll have a new appreciation for it.
Yeah, because trust me, it's going along with what happened here, and it seems to be ignoring the Rebirth stuff.
I didn't read those, so I don't know.
Even though Keith Giffen is the one who did the Rebirth stuff.
Which is weird, because Giffen is
But Giffen chose to, I think it was told, jury rig it and trigger it. So he decided, instead of having to be alien, why don't we reverse it and he was magic the whole time.
Oh, that sucks.
And it actually worked, and it was allowing him to wrap up his Justice League 3001.
Yeah.
What the heck?
I usually like David Nakayama, but this cover sucks. This cover is a lot sexier than I thought it would be. Catwoman in prison, and
again we have two Catwomen.
Kind of mad that they got Ryan Gonzalez instead of Batgirls. Yeah,
right.
Danger Street. I did not understand. I did not understand the first issue.
Feel like he just decided I'm going to make everyone killers.
Yeah. Dark Knights of Steel is still going. It's
So we're gonna finally
still
find out. So we're finally gonna find out who the enemy is. I think it's Martian Manhunter.
but he's so good.
Given everyone else in this world,
That's true. Everyone else is kind of a suck.
I mean, really, who
Um,
else can it be that can perfectly pull off posing as Kryptonians?
that would make sense. So Fables continues. They've had a big gap, I think, because Mark Buckingham has
Oh yeah, he
been
still has the Marvel stuff with Silver Age, and he's
yeah.
been. It's. I don't blame him for wanting to do that more than Fables. I don't blame him.
I'm not reading any Marvel, so I do
I'm,
blame him.
I'm I'm positive he wants to get that done before anything happens to him.
What do you mean happens to him?
No, I'm saying it's taking this long for him to finally get to it. He probably doesn't want to jinx it and feel like, oh, I'll keep holding it off. And then he gets, given how many other, I'm thinking of the case of better do it now than if I croak.
Sure. I mean, how old is Buckingham? He doesn't seem
Oh,
that old.
no, but you never know.
True.
I'm just saying,
I
given how
mean,
it's been
what's his
decades.
name? The guy who worked on Kenneth Rockefort? Didn't he just die?
Kenneth Rock. Wait, what?
Or no, it was Robson Roca.
Wait.
The guy who worked on Kelly Sue DeConnick's Aquaman run. He just died like 2 years ago or 3 years ago. And he was
Oh,
like,
yeah. Last year.
yeah.
Yeah.
But he was pretty young. He was like under 40.
Yeah, but I'm not saying anything bad's going to happen to him, but given how it's taken decades to get to this point, I mean, now, I got to say, GCPD, the Blue Wall, like I said it last month, I'll say it again, it's not as bad as I was fearing from Ridley.
That's
I
not
don't,
saying much.
I don't know if it's the editorials keeping a leash on him so he doesn't use it as a
Did you
anti-cop.
did you read the latest issue of I Am Batman?
No, I've not.
It was absolute hot garbage trash.
Well, at least it's gone by this month.
Yes, but it's so bad. I'm so angry.
Let me guess. He takes pot shots at everyone who complains about his stuff.
No, it destroys Lucius Fox's character again.
What did they do?
He had an affair, and Jace isn't his wife's son. I'm just so tired of this nonsense.
Does Ridley hate Lucius?
I think he does. I think Ridley hates
I think he hates
Lucius.
him more than he hates Luke.
I think he does. I'm tired of it.
Oh my God, wait a minute. That explains so much why Luke gets the short shift and all this stuff because Lucius, Jace is not Lucius's, it's not, it's only half,
Right.
of,
Yeah.
and yet everyone else has gotten the short shift except Jace, who is God.
Jace is the perfect man.
Even to be fair, Williamson didn't help when he had him figure out because of what Lucius taught him how to operate Pariah's machine.
Yeah.
At least that made more sense for the story than anything Ridley's done.
Williamson is trying really hard to make all these new characters work. I think it's a losing battle.
No, John, he succeeded. What has he done with Wonder Girl?
Nothing.
Now, Gods of City Year One. How is Batman around if this is still Year One?
Well, no. So,
Slam Bradley's on his deathbed.
Yeah, so Slam Bradley is telling Batman about Year One.
And
honestly,
Batman's trying to probably figure it out.
I don't know where this is going because I knew the baby is dead. The most recent issue, we found the baby's body. Like, I don't know where this is going. I'm kind of not super engaged, but the art is amazing. Like,
it's Phil Hester. What do you expect?
Is wonderful.
I gotta say, I always feel like sometimes I always easy to mix up Phil Hester with Scott McNeil and McDonald.
So this is the
JSA.
This is the variant, and that is a gorgeous variant.
Yeah.
Now, do I care? No, this is not the Huntress I care about, but that is an amazing variant. Is this the end for Helena Wayne? No, it's not. Come on.
Have you been reading the book?
Nope. I read the Golden Age, and I was just like, that Batman and Catwoman sucked. I don't care.
But given what they set up already during Flashpoint Beyond, it's clear this is just the time traveling, using hyper time and everything. So she's not destined to be their, the Batman of the present. She's just a possible future who is going to be interacting with everything.
Yeah, but I really disliked the way they had Selena be a bitch and
Let me
Bruce
ask you
be
this.
an idiot.
Let me ask you this though: which is the better Helena, this one or Tom King's?
I really like the Tom. I liked Batman Catwoman. I really enjoyed that series.
Even though it totally tainted and made their pairing toxic in DC's eyes.
The fact that DC is stupid doesn't mean that I have to be.
Well, anyway, Monkey Prince is next after that.
Is it? Oh, yeah. It's made it to a full year of issues, even though it's been a year and a half since it started.
And they had to tie it in the Lazarus Planet.
I have only read the first issue of this. They didn't sell me on the character, so I didn't keep going. But I do love Bernard Chang's art.
Like I say, given his Nightwing, Tom Taylor's going to be writing the Titans book. I'm convinced. Why would they have him build up? Why would they have him build up?
Do you think that John is going to be on the Titans then?
Possibly, probably, given how Taylor, the people have loved. I would say it's one positive I've seen people say is more people, even those who complain it, do like the interactions between John and Dick.
I don't, but again, Taylor.
But it's worked.
For a lot of people, yes. Speaking of Nightwing, let's see. So this is more Titans.
That's why I'm saying that's coming up. That's why I was predicting he's going to be doing Titans. Why else would he be building it up?
I think you're probably right.
Because we know they're not going to have a Justice League for a while. It's going to be the Titans.
I think it would make sense with where the Adventures of Superman series would lead.
And I will say this. Taylor's going to probably be better than Tim Sheridan.
I mean, again, low bar, but
I'm not wrong.
No, I don't think you are.
So we have more with Poison Ivy.
Poison Ivy, the variant cover collection with the story attached. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Punchline.
It's ending with Joker showing up.
This is. I am interested. I'm curious to know if
if she's going to break away. Do you think she's going to break away?
That feels really stupid because that means she's literally just doing what Harley did.
But she'll be doing something different from Harley. And I think she's already shown just how much of a threat she is, even on her own.
I just feel like it's a bad move. I don't think she should break away.
True. Stargirl, loving it.
Good.
And like I've said before, I am still impressed at how Red Arrow's just exploded. I'm repeating that myself, but I still love that.
Do you think Red Arrow might be on Tom Taylor's Teen Titans?
No.
Why not?
I think that Jeff Johns has dibs on her.
Okay.
Because of what he's been doing with this. I think he has dibs on her.
Okay.
But besides, they already have that one character that was introduced in Dark Crisis. What's her name? The Red Canary.
Yep.
Tom Taylor probably use her instead.
But she's in college.
Oh, come on. When did the ages ever matter for Titans?
True.
And I didn't say Teen Titans. I said Titans.
True. So
the Man Who Stopped Laughing.
Here we have the book that I refuse to read because it's actually a Joker book.
Even though Red Hood's still around. And Kate Spencer's going to show up.
That does really tempt me. I love Manhunter.
Do you think we'll finally get that Secret History mini that never got released?
No, we're never getting that. That was under DDO, so no editor is going to pick it up, and then Draco is not working at DC anymore.
Oh, man.
Neither is Bendis.
Well, yeah, but Bendis was not involved with that mini.
Yes, he was.
Oh, he was?
I mean, he wasn't co-writing it, but he's the reason it was happening.
Well, yeah, because it was tying into
to Lazarus. I mean,
Checkmate. It was the Checkmate mini.
Yeah, but it was from something Rising. What was it?
Lazarus.
No,
Leviathan.
Oh, Leviathan. Yes. Okay.
Oh, and I just know it was Tim Drake #7. They got Rossmo off.
They've had Rossmo off for 3 issues at this point for solicits.
Yeah.
That is a sexy cover. That's sexier than the cover they did for
And at
Robin.
least he doesn't look flamboyant.
True, true.
Oh, geez. Flowers on that other cover.
I have to
Gee,
say,
wonder
I'm
who's.
really
Oh,
curious to
have you
know
also noticed? Have you also noticed whose name's not in the solicitation?
Bernard.
Yeah.
He's going to be around, though.
But have you
No one's
noticed
very
that they
tough.
dropped? I think people were getting fed up with him being constantly mentioned in there, make it seem like it was going to be a bi or gay relationship book.
I'm actually curious to see what people think about the next issue because I think it's actually a significant step up, even though I'm still frustrated.
All right. Wildcats.
Mm-hmm.
What have you been thinking about it?
Haven't been reading it.
And I think that's no. There's more after this.
Yeah, usually there's a no, there isn't.
No. You're right. That's the end. You're right.
That was it.
And only one omnibus this month.
And a compendium though.
Yeah, but that's not an omnibus.
It's basically the same thing, just paperback.
True, and they're collecting all of top 10.
I mean, look at my Fables omnibus collection.
True, and then you have the Starman compendium. You have the fact that they made the Starman compendium into 2 parts.
The what?
Starman, James Robinson Starman. So
well, that is all of our solicits. It feels like a smaller month.
Like I said, this was a not bad, but not as exciting as last month.
Yeah. I mean, there's things I'm excited about, but I'm just like, looks like comics I like are continuing to come out. You know. And there's nothing I'm super mad about. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
What 2 books are you most interested in from this month?
From this month, hold on, let me go back up and down again. From this month, not well. Flash goes without saying, so I'm not counting that. I'm not counting that because that's just a default. Same with Action. Flash and Action, that's a guaranteed no matter what, so I'm not going to say it. Probably the John Kent book. I'm curious with what Taylor's going to be doing. Finally dealing with Ultraman. And oof. I'm not really sure what the other one is.
I mean, for me, other than my regularly scheduled books, I'm excited about the Priest Superman book and
I think that's why I've been feeling so about this month, because besides my obvious ones, there's nothing that's really that I'm already subscribed to. There's nothing that's really getting me like stoked.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. I agree. I think that it's really just stuff we're already liking is continuing, and that's good.
Or wrapping up.
Wait, what's wrapping up?
I know, like Monkey Prince and all that.
Is Monkey Prince really wrapping up though?
Issue 12. It was a 12-issue maxi.
Issue, did it?
It was a 12-issue. It's 12 of 12.
Oh, okay.
And then you also have GCPD and Gotham Year 1 are both ending.
And Punchline.
And Punchline. So we got a lot of stuff ending.
Which means we're probably going to have a bunch of new miniseries announced in
next
April.
month. I gotta see, what do you think about the fact that Marvel split their solicitations in half?
I haven't read the solicitations from Marvel yet.
Yeah, they split it in half. They said they'll do the next one later in the month.
Did they announce a new Black Widow story by Kelly Thompson yet?
Nope.
Did they?
They've announced Doctor Strange's return.
Did they solicit Rogue and Gambit?
Yes. With Stephanie Phillips.
I'm actually kind of excited about that.
And she's also doing Cosmic Ghost Rider.
So it's coming out. What day is it coming out?
Let me check.
That's the thing I hate about Marvel solicits is they don't.
It's not saying, and they probably won't say it until the second half.
The other thing is Marvel tends to slip. Marvel's not good at keeping to a schedule.
I gotta see this. Given how he's working on both books at both companies, would you love to see Chip Zdarsky do a Batman Daredevil?
Yes. Very yes. That'd be
Never gonna
amazing.
happen.
It should,
Actually, no, I
though.
can say under the new regimes, you think there might be a possibility?
I mean, Casada and Didio feel like they're the ones who are really keeping them separate. But I think the problem now is that Disney really doesn't want it.
True. That's
All
very
right.
true. All right.
So that is our solicitations video. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you, Robert, for joining us.
Yep. I'll see you all next month.
Indeed.
Take care.